Just by way of a short follow-up, and I'm thinking like no more than half a minute here. Congressman Coble, who's the incumbent in this, has occupied sort of a curious space in the Congress where he has called on the Bush administration to bring troops home from Iraq, but he has supported legislatively the funding bills and other mechanisms that keep troop levels over there. If you are elected and you're a sitting member of Congress, just because this is, I think, where the rubber kind of hits the road on this question, would you vote to end funding for the war in Iraq if that was the only mechanism for the Congress to influence policy and end it?
Jay.
Very clear for me. Congressman Coble has had the ability to speak out one side of his mouth and vote out the other. He came out against the war, and it was a great newspaper soundbite, but he has continually funded this war time and time again. Every time there's been timelines to bring our troops home, he's voted against it. Every time there's been funding without timelines, he's voted for it. I would stand with what the National Democratic Platform is, and that is to vote for funding with timelines. It's the only way I would give another dime to our military and let them continue a war. We need to know when the boys and girls are coming home. We need to know there is a plan, something that hasn't been laid out to this point. So yeah, I would vote for funding with timelines. I would not vote for funding without, but I want my boys and girls home yesterday.
Teresa.
I agree. We need to vote for funding that is directed towards bringing the troops home, and for no other reason.
What we don't realize is that all the problems we're having in the Middle East are self-imposed, and that now that we went over and destroyed these people's infrastructure as we let ours deteriorate here at home, we can't just get up and walk out and leave them without electricity and water and the type of society that will actually work for them. We destroyed what they had. When I watched CNN News and watched the bombs fall on Baghdad, they had power, they had water, they had the ability to feed themselves and clothe themselves, and we took that away from a lot of those people over there. So as the funding comes away from bringing the troops home, we're still going to have a major commitment over there to those people to put them back to where they were. And we claim it for democracy, but if I'm not mistaken, when we freed Kuwait, we didn't put a democracy back in there. So the answer to your question really is no, I won't fund the war over there. But we will have to help the people out.